welcome to Bookmas Day 5. Now, I believe this is the first time I'm talking to you since this vlog has started. In today's video, it's just going to be spending a lot of cozy time together. We're just going to be doing lots of fun, cozy things for the holiday season. That's pretty much it. Pretty sure you can tell from the beginning of this video that I already went to pho. I've been craving pho for so long and I'm so glad I have it. After I went and I got Starbucks, I actually didn't drink very much of it because it was pretty cold at night, and right after pho, went to Barnes & Noble, so I kind of just got distracted in there. That's pretty much it so far. So last night was pho. After, got Starbucks. Tried to find Christmas lights. Couldn't find too many. There are going to be little snippets, but not very much in the area that I was in, which is fine. There's, I think, some more popular areas, but we didn't really want to go hunting for Christmas lights just yet. Pretty sure they'll pop up more and more. After, I was like, you know what? Why not go to Barnes & Noble? This Barnes & Noble I've been to one time before. The Barnes & Noble was having an event for the school, so 20% of the proceeds from your purchase will go to them. It was some sort of organization in the school. I thought it was really, really sweet. I didn't plan on getting that many books, but you know, it's fine. So I do want to go to the Jellycat store. What I mean by the Jellycat store is I live in California, so unfortunately I cannot go to New York to go to the big Jellycat store. But in California, Irvine, there's a little shop, boutique-ish type of thing, and they do have Jellycats. So, I've been before, I do want to go, it's not far from me, so I'm gonna go do that. I really, really want the coffee bean Jellycat because I like coffee, but I also might want a Christmas one. I just want a small one, I don't want a big one because I want it to fit on my shelf. I do already have 2 knockoff Jellycats from Target. So I don't really plan on getting a Christmas one, even though they're super, super cute, but I really just want the coffee bean. Usually most places have the coffee bean. Last time I went, they had the little coffee bean. I just think he's really cute, and I want him, and he'll fit perfectly all year round on my shelf. So I was just eating, watching the book girlies do Bookmas right now. I just love waking up early when I have days off. I know it sounds so crazy, but I'm like, you just feel so productive. I can't believe this was the first time I was talking to you guys. I really want to do more vlogish types of videos where I show clips of me doing things, because I gotten so used to on my phone just filming in my room, being like, okay, I'm gonna sit down, film, and I obviously want to show you guys my life, more of the fun bookish things I do. So that's why this video is getting me out of my comfort zone to actually show you if I go to shops, if I go and get coffee, if I go to the bookstore. I really want to bring you guys a part of the journey, and also to have more interesting things in my videos, because I understand sometimes just seeing myself talk in the same room over and over again can get kind of boring. The first one, I was super shocked when I seen this on the table. I don't know if this was on a table for new releases or if it was on a romance table, but I just seen it and I snatched it. It was the only book on that table that I was interested in. I have not read a Lana Ferguson book yet. I have 2. So I have The Fake Mate and I have The Nanny by Lana Ferguson. I really, really do want to read those. I think I'm gonna wait to read them a little bit more summertime. I had seen that this was posted on Instagram, and for months I was like, wait, I actually want this book. It looks really, really cute. It's called Under Lock and Key, and it's a little Loch Ness monster romance story. When I'd seen this cover, I don't know why, the super cartoonish little covers by her, I think are just really cute. I like this one and I like The Fake Mate a lot. I don't really care for the Nanny cover, but the plot of all those books seem really, really interesting to me. And as soon as I seen this, I had seen this online a while ago. I had saved it in my bookish little profile on Instagram, just so that I could remember, hey, this is a book that you like. But I totally forgot that obviously it's going to release at some point, and so when I'd seen it, I had snatched it off the table. I was like, I want this. Now, it's really overcast this morning, which, thank goodness, I love when it's overcast, but for the sake of this video, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Girl, main character, her name is Kiana, I believe that's how you say it, Kiana. Her father passes, and basically he's always told her these stories, fairy tales, when she was younger, and she ends up, I think, moving to Scotland, or she's visiting Scotland, and she ends up coming across this family whose name, I guess, they like feud with her family. There's like some history behind that, but she has a secret of her own. And then there's this man, Lakin, I'm gonna say Lakin. He also has a secret of his own, which by the cover you can tell what it is. But he basically saves her. I'm guessing she was somehow in the ocean, she washes up on shore, whatever. He kind of saves her, but they both uncover their secrets for each other and realize magic is just not in the fairy tales only. So I'm really, really excited to read this. I don't think I have to justify this purchase. The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. So I read The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I also read Six Scorched Roses. That's a little novella. I have not read the actual second full book, and then I have not read this one. But the minute I mean, obviously I'm going to want to continue the series. I haven't read the second one. But when I found out this one was about, I pronounce her name Minchi. Okay, it turns out I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I really, really like this character. She was in the first book. When I read just the first person's name in this book, I was like, oh, it's about her? I'm picking it up. And then the cover is stunning. This reminds me of The Mockingjay. This is a book trophy. I have already read this book. I read it on Kindle Unlimited. I did enjoy the book. I really, really wanted to have it on my shelf. Every single time I went into Target, they had the first one but not the second one, so that's why I told myself do not buy it, because like I obviously am buying the first one for the book trophy because I finished it on Kindle Unlimited, but I really wanted the second one because I have not read that one yet. And of course, when I was at Barnes & Noble, they had the second one. So, I'm really, really want to read this. Again, dark romance. Know the first character story. I remember everything about it. It's kind of a hard story to forget. I feel like it's a lot of crazy stuff happens. When I tell you, I cannot express how excited I was this whole book shopping trip. I'm gonna keep saying it. But there's 2 more series that I was a little intimidated to get into. Well, one of them specifically, because there's a bunch of books in that series. I got the Zodiac Academy. I'm obsessed with the covers of these books. I really do like how they're simplistic, like it's just black and gold, and then it says book 1, and then you have 12 books in this series. So that's what made me intimidated to read it, but the words seem huge. I've heard so many different things, and I just really, really want to get into this series. The last book in this haul. I am so out of breath. Like, I get so excited, and then I forget to breathe sometimes. I seen Emmy read this, and I believe it was Sarah also read this. I think there's a second one, or it's a standalone. Either way, I really, really want to read this. Again, this is something that I'm probably going to read in February or January. I'm so excited. Now, I was going to buy another book. I know. How many is this? I got 6 books. I was going to buy one more, but unfortunately they did not have it. It's Metal Slinger. Again, another book Emmy read, and I also think Sarah had just read it too. I love Emmy for any books that are fantasy. She's actually what got me into fantasy. I read other people, but I feel like when TikTok, Book Talk first blew up, or even BookTube, a lot of people read romance. There's a specific category for thrillers. There's a lot of sad books, and I just wanted to dive into different things. There are also dark romance. Obviously there's fantasy, but I really think once I started watching Emmy, I fell in love with fantasy and just the big storytelling, and that's really what I've been wanting to read right now, which is fine. I'm really, really happy with all the books I got. I cannot wait to get into them and to read them. And it's just a really cozy day. It's overcast outside. It's cold here. I think I'm ready. I don't want to leave to go to the Jellycat store. Like, I do want to get a Jellycat, but do I feel like driving? Do I feel like getting gas going driving? I don't think so. So, right now, I really want to go to the Jellycat store. Should I? I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take to get there. Okay, I'm going to the Jellycat store. I will not refuse to go. I just need to get a coffee and listen to Christmas music on my way there. Even if it's not a Christmas themed Jellycat, I just need little jelly bean, espresso bean thing, whatever it's called. I'm like stalking their Yelp and like Instagram and everything because I am hoping that little espresso bean is in there. I do see the little peanut with reindeer ears. I also like that one because it's small. I just want a small one, like the ones that are like $22, $25, $18. I don't want like a big one. I need to figure out what I'm going to wear, and then I'm already ready. My hair is done, my makeup's done. I just need to change my outfit, and then we will head out. This is my outfit. I think I'm just too comfy to care. So I have my Bear PJs, super cute, my Uggs, and then this is my marine sweatshirt. So we are gonna head out now, and I need to get gas first, unfortunately. Little jelly cat is secured. I got a little bit of footage, which is great and amazing. He is so cute. Now to go home, or maybe get gas first because I don't want to get stranded, but I need to put him on my shelf somewhere. And I'm also getting hungry, but I do have my leftover pho from last night, so I think I might just heat that up. I also have some dumplings that I could heat up with it. That sounds good. What is the word I'm looking for? I have obtained Jellycat. Oh, he's so cute. I've been wanting this one for a really long time. Just a little coffee bean. I don't know where I want to put him yet on my shelf. I would like to put him in like the cozy book section, but I think I'm just gonna put him somewhere right now that he has room. And then once I like redo my bookshelves, probably after Christmas, because I know I'm gonna go book shopping and stuff with my Christmas money or gift cards and things like that. So I'm hungry. I've been stuck in traffic for an hour and a half total. Gotta love LA. But I think I'm just gonna heat up my pho again and then probably drink a Coke or just have an energy drink. I think the last thing I want to do for this vlog is I've already colored one page in my coloring book, which I'll show you guys. This is my coloring book. I colored one page, but I kind of just want to do that for right now. So I'm probably just gonna eat pho nice and warm, then watch a YouTube video while I'm doing that, figure out where to put little Jellycat, and then after we can color together, just have a peaceful 30 minutes to an hour. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It's not gonna take me an hour. Probably 30 minutes. Everyone, I am back. I have my little book in front of me. We're gonna start. Pho was amazing, but my sister and her boyfriend went to go get coffee. It looks really, really good. I don't know, they got me either some sort of like Spanish. I normally get Spanish lattes. They also have like a main one called like the Tiger something latte. I'm guessing that's their main drink, but we are going to taste test. Ooh, that's good. There's cinnamon in it. Ooh. It tastes exactly like, or not exactly, but it tastes a lot like a Spanish latte I get from this coffee place called Homeboy Coffee. I really, really like their coffee. That's really good. So now I have a little coffee to help me color, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna watch a little Simsy while I do this. This is the page that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set you guys up at a different angle in a little bit, but I just want to show you my color pencils I have. So these are the regular like Crayola ones. I just love the feeling of a regular pencil. I do know that people use like watercolors, and I have wanted to buy them. I think because I'm so picky on like how I color, which I will explain in a little bit, but like, you know, like if you go over something twice then it gets darker, and then if it's not even it looks odd, but like then the way other people do it, it looks nice, and I'm just like, those coloring things are expensive. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start out, if I really want to pick up coloring, just simple coloring books, not full time, but like as an actual hobby, I will probably invest in watercolor. Like there's a certain brand, it starts with an O, that everyone uses on TikTok, or like all the people that use when they do like Bobby goods and stuff. This is how I normally color. I make the edges of everything darker and then I shade it in very lightly. I feel like this is a pretty normal standard way of coloring, but the reason why I color like this is because I vividly remember in elementary we were coloring for some sort of like art project, and our teacher, I don't know who it was, I colored, and like, you know when you're a kid you just like color a bunch of different ways, and like one part of something is darker than the other because if you go over it more times the color will get darker. Well, I just remember the teacher being like, that's not even, and I was like, oh. Like, you know when you're a kid and like the first thing that comes into your brain was like, well, I didn't know. Like I remember saying that in my brain, and she was like, you need to fix it. I think we went to Chili's. We went to Chili's a lot when we were younger. Like we were obsessed with Chili's, me and my siblings, and my parents like Chili's as well. Like we were obsessed with chips and salsa. I remember telling my stepdad, and he was like coloring, whatever. And we at Chili's, they would give you like little menus for kids. I know a bunch of other restaurants did that, but specifically they would have just like a really big like chili, the Chili's like sign that they have out front. So I remember he colored the chili red, he did the little stem green, but he had outlined it within the black lines, like the darker red, and then he went over it really lightly, and it just stuck in my brain at that moment. Because it was like a teaching moment, he just did it to not be like, you don't know how to color like my teacher did. He just did it that way, and it stuck because it looked nice, it was easy, and I was like, oh wow, it's so simple, like duh, like I don't know why I didn't think of this before. So whenever I would just color anything, like with color pencils, I would always just do that method. I personally like how it looks. It does take longer, but I think it's worth it, and it's fun. It adds a little bit more detail, obviously, just for a basic coloring pencil, but I vividly remember my stepdad drawing like that, and I was like, oh, like he taught me how to draw, and like it's so easy and it looks so cool. And I don't know what teacher had told me to like fix my drawing, and it was like messed up, because like she could have just been like, oh yeah, like you finished your drawing, that's it, but she just like said it in such a rude way. Like, you know when you sit there and you like are contemplating like, wait, what exactly doesn't look right? Because I was so young, so I just like was looking at it like it's colored. I didn't know what the issue was. Obviously I don't think it's that important, it's coloring, but now that's how I like to color. But let's get started. I'm excited. This is the last activity for this video. got done coloring. I'm honestly not too happy with it. I'm not gonna be picky. It is 6:03 currently at night, or in the evening. This is my little drawing. Not super happy with it, but my hand was cramping when I was trying to do the outlines. So it turns out I'm just really weak sauce, basically. And that's why I didn't really do too much outlining. Once I build up my hand strength, it will be better. That pretty much wraps up today's video, or today and yesterday's video. I am so happy that I was able to do this. I want to do more of these more often because there are so many bookish things I do. I just need to stop being embarrassed to like bring my camera out to dinner or to get coffee, to the Barnes & Noble store, to the Jellycat store, like all these different things. I'm like, I could be making so many videos doing the things that I enjoy, that I like watching other people do, so why not? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any other reading challenges you want me to do, any kind of other videos you'd like me to do. I really do want to do a 24-hour reading challenge, but I need to do it like on a weekend where I have a 3-day weekend or something, because I'm afraid I won't be able to recover. So have a great night or day wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye.